No sleep till polling.
8 hours till polling on Hauraki.
No sleep till
Radio Hauraki.
Radio Hauraki, it is currently 1 a.m.
no sleep till polling.
Radio Hauraki's No Sleep Till Polling is this Friday.
No sleep till
8 hours until the polls open, so you can go and vote. And it's 1 a.m.
A
Leigh
lot of
Hart.
people have already voted. I got to be honest with you.
Most people, you think?
Yeah,
Not most.
I wouldn't say 800,000 people with most people.
a lot though.
It's a lot, but it's certainly not most people.
I don't mean to
Guy
undermine the whole
Montgomery,
premise of
massively
this radio
unsanctioned
show.
comment. Massively
no.
unsanctioned comment. But anyway, we're going to carry on here because it is 1 a.m, which means it is time for Leigh Hart's Name That Tune.
Yes, welcome. Thanks, man, for that
no
kind
worries.
introduction. It's great to be here. And
Surprised Jason's in here.
I don't think I've done one at 1 a.m. before.
No, but it's. I feel like election day is a perfect time to do that.
Yeah, we've got some new co-hosts, I suppose. Guy, Nick, and Joe here, and they're just doing a comedy show. So no doubt they'll bring some finesse to the lacking comedy aspect of this show for sure.
Too right.
But can I just ask them before I do the tune? How their night's been? Joe, yourself?
It's a 6 out of 10 for me.
6 out of 10 for you?
Yeah.
You going to stick with that?
Yeah, I'll stick with it till the end of the night.
Okay. Nick?
7 out of 10, but it was a 6 out of 10 until Joseph said it was a 6 out of 10.
I was going to say, if he hadn't said 6, would you have said something else?
No, it was just knowing that his night was a 6 out of 10 bumped it up for me.
Okay. But if he wasn't there, you might have said a 5.
Yeah, no, my night was going terribly until I knew how bad his was going.
Okay. Guy, can I bring in this?
10 out of 10. Perfect every time, Lee.
Right. Okay, here we go. Name that tune, yeah? Here we
Yeah,
go.
let's
This is
do
an
it.
oldie.
It is an oldie.
Is it classical?
Can I
gas?
tell you why it means so much to me?
Please do.
This
Get
was
emotional.
this is kind of my wedding song.
Okay.
It's the song I kind of made love to. After.
None of us were actually invited to your wedding, so it doesn't really mean much to us.
It was
but
kind of before your time, in a way. In many
before I was
ways.
born.
No, not before you.
I was born in 1990. Were you
You the first wedding or the third one?
third?
All right, yeah, that would have been after the first one was definitely before your time.
94, wasn't it?
Okay, but this was for the 5th wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, here
Did
we
you
go.
say it was the song that you made love to on your wedding?
Yeah, well, what we do
Is that what you call your wedding song?
Yeah, well, we didn't do a first dance. That's too cliche. We do a thing called the. Well, I think the song speaks for itself.
I'm not
yeah.
going to have to play the string again.
Isn't-
Leigh Hart's Name That Tune.
Now, if we get one phone call on this, if we get one,
We've already got one.
Have we?
Yep.
Play
the damn song.
Very unlikely they'll get it. Let's get them on the line.
What we're doing here is, that
Far
concept.
too many microphones on. Play the song, Lee.
If a tree falls over in the woods, here we go. Okay.
All right, if anyone's actually listening and they know the name of that tune, give us a call 0800 Hauraki. We'll give you free stuff.
Especially thing.
0800 Hauraki. Brand new from The Killers, which their new album came out technically yesterday, called Wonderful Wonderful. It's Run for Cover on Radio Hauraki. Radio Hauraki, that is brand new from The Killers. It's called Run for Cover off their new album Wonderful Wonderful, which is out today.
The Killers' new album, Wonderful Wonderful.
No, that's the wrong one.
no sleep till polling.
Radio Hauraki's No Sleep Till Polling is this Friday.
No sleep till
Certainly is, and there's approximately 7 hours and 52 minutes until polls open. But we are currently doing Leigh Hart's Name That Tune. And do we want to recap, or do we go straight to the callers?
We can do a recap.
Do a recap.
Can I ask Nick and Joe first? Did you have any idea? Don't give it away, but did you know what it was? I bet you did.
I'm leaning.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Right,
Don't
right.
say it. Don't say it.
It's a strong guess, I reckon.
You're confident. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm confident. Yeah.
It's
Give us a
well
go,
played,
Lee.
right,
Give us a
here
go. What do you got?
Is it Tears in Heaven?
We've got Dave on the line. Dave, what are your thoughts there?
Yes, please.
Oh, g'day, mate.
Oh, g'day, mate. Thoughts on Leigh Hart's Name That Tune?
Yeah, mate. I reckon that has to be Colin the Hamster Man from Amsterdam's theme song.
It's not a bad guess.
Have you been using alcohol tonight?
I am trying to help you out with no sleep to polling. I'm not sure if my wife's going to be entirely impressed with me, but neither are probably some of you guys.
Join
so,
the club. There's currently about 7 married men still awake at 1 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and
Currently married.
currently married. Yeah, currently
that is
very
a
loose
terrible
use of the word.
situation.
Currently.
We have to say, unfortunately, that's the wrong answer.
Sorry about that, Dave, but thank you.
If you get a chance to do another Name That Tune, not to put it out there or anything, but do bang that out. That's a good old theme song that you had there, Lee.
Yeah.
Thanks,
That's
Dave.
ma'am.
Thanks very much for that, Dave. Jimmy,
Yes.
thoughts on Name That Tune? What song did you think that was? That tune?
Can I get a little bit of a squeeze on what the name of that tune is? A little bit.
Jeez,
You
this
want a
is
bit
very
more?
very much a case of giving it to take a mile here, Jimmy.
It's actually sounding less and less like it every time I play it.
That sounds exactly like the song I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Which is?
Run for cover.
Yeah, that's the song we just played on the station.
Is that what he's trying to do?
No, it's not. Thank you very much, though, for your call, Jimmy. Sorry about that. Having a fantastic evening.
Do I need to start singing lyrics?
No. Ryan.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. Thoughts on that tune?
Oh, I thought it was Bruce Springsteen going down.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
We have a musicologist.
I think, can we get away with playing it?
Of course we can.
Well, before we do play it, would you like to give it a bit of a backstory, or should we just bust straight into it?
Yeah, well, this was my wedding song. It wasn't my wife's choice, but it was mine. And I remember 3 days after we were in like wedding, what do you call that, marriage counselling? And we were discussing aspects of the wedding, and her biggest thing was that I was dominating the music. I chose the band, I chose this sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, it means a lot to me, but very little to her, if that makes any sense.
All right.
And she didn't, by the way.
On that note, this is Bruce Springsteen's.
Not that night.
I'm going down. Currently 111 on Radio Hauraki.
We sit in the car